was growing up, my father was a mathematician. I heard lots of stories from people about how they weren't good at math. They didn't like it. It was sort of like that vegetable that you knew you should eat, broccoli or kale, but you didn't want to. Based on my research, I've concluded that all high school students should take 4 years of college prep math. Why should you take mathematics if you don't like it? Let's think about what the investment can do. People who take advanced math learn to think analytically, and they can adapt to challenges. This makes them better at work, at managing their finances, and at health, at managing their health. I'd like to walk through some of the effects of math on aging, then think a little bit about why people don't take mathematics, and wrap up with thinking about what would happen if they did. We'll start with early adult outcomes. We know that taking advanced math in high school makes it so that you're more likely to enroll in college, especially a four-year institution, and you're more likely to graduate. You earn higher wages, and you're more likely to have a STEM-oriented career. We knew this 40 years ago, and we see it today. But what about the long run? My research team recently re-interviewed people when they were turning 50 years old. They were first interviewed in 1980 as high school sophomores, and it's a nationally representative sample of 15,000 people. Our most striking finding to date? Advanced mathematics appears to impact how you age. And for you number crunching skeptics out there, we've done everything we can to address that causal impact statement. I'd like to show you. First, let's think about work. We were interested in whether people who took advanced mathematics had higher skill occupations 32 years after high school. My first graph shows two lines. The orange line is the occupational skill distribution of people who took advanced math in high school. And the blue line is the skills for people who didn't. You can see that people who took advanced math in high school have higher skill occupations when they're midlife. We were also interested in health. Now, most people at age 50 are in reasonably good health. Could advanced math have helped them? Here's a similar graph for the self-reported health status. The people under the orange line, those who took advanced mathematics, are much more likely to be in very good or excellent health. Well, these differences raise very important questions about access. Who takes advanced mathematics in high school? Some students enter high school unprepared for advanced mathematics. And to address these inequalities, we need to start in pre-kindergarten. But many students enter high school prepared to take advanced mathematics, and they don't. They don't understand how important it is for their future. To address this inequality is a bit more straightforward. And we've done a lot in the past 2 decades. More students than ever are taking advanced mathematics in high school now. But we have a long way to go. Fewer than half of all high school students today graduate with a curriculum that prepares them for college. I'd like to think for a moment now about what would happen if the students who graduated from high school prepared to take mathematics actually took it. How would that impact their occupations and their health? We can estimate this. We can go back to that graph that we saw a moment ago for the occupation skill distribution, and now we can take the people from underneath the blue curve who were prepared to take math but didn't, and simulate their occupational skills if they had taken the math. Let's upgrade them. Just by having people take the advanced math when they're prepared, we have a workforce that has 20% higher skills. What about their health? Here's the same graph, but for the self-rated health and the upgrade. 14% of our population is in better health just by taking the more advanced math courses. If we were to address the pre-K through 8th grade inequalities in our system, we would virtually eliminate that blue curve. This particular cohort, the class of '82, is interesting. Most completed their schooling in the late 1980s. And then, in 1990, when they were about to turn 30 years old, they faced a dramatic shock due to the technological advances in the workplace. They had to adapt. We think that their mathematics gave them tools to do that. Essentially, they learned to learn. Young people today will face those same challenges and more, and a faster changing environment. They need their mathematics too. For this reason, I'm arguing that all high school students should take advanced mathematics today. Students need to eat their vegetables and take their math. And schools need to support them. It will make a lifetime of difference. Thank you.